Today is really an amazing day. It's kind of what we live for, a not guilty verdict, not guilty of all charges and specifications. And I'm standing here next to someone I call a friend, Joey Mendiola, who I've known for 2 years now, just about 2 years. Joey's from Guam. He's a service member who was unequivocally falsely accused of a crime he did not commit. Now, they say justice delayed is justice denied because it took nearly 2 years to get this to trial for less than a 1 hour verdict of not guilty. But the reality is justice was served. And here is living proof of why you put the time, the passion, the energy, and all of the effort into these cases, because the reality is they can be won. Even if you're in a situation where the evidence looks overwhelming, and Joey, it didn't in this case.
No, it did not.
The evidence was not overwhelming in this case, although sometimes it seemed like it. You just have to keep working at this and keep hustling and keep grinding and putting in the effort, because as dark as the days seem when you're waiting for months and months and months and you're away from your family and you're waiting on a trial that should never happen, but you have to keep persevering, because even if you're in that dark spot, you need to keep persevering because you can win. The reality of this really shows, Joey, that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. I know I've talked to you for months and months and months and months, and there's a lot of darkness when you know damn well you were accused of something you didn't do. When at the Article 32 hearing, our office was able to show that this was a false identification, that my friend Joey here had an alibi. He was not at the location where this alleged event occurred. And the Article 32 officer even made mention of that and recommended it. At the Article 32, this was brought up, but the case kept on going forward. But the reality is you can fight and you can win, and there is hope on the other side. I've had the pleasure of meeting Joey, meeting his wonderful fiance, meeting his children. And what I'm more interested in, Joey, is what does it feel like now? I've been walking the walk with you for weeks and months and even years.
Yep.
And I know today you're in civvies now. I'm still wearing the suit. What's it like to walk through that other side across the finish line and have that burden off of you?
It's a big relief to me. It definitely put a stop and a hold on my family, but I never lost any faith in you, Tim. Since then, you told me everything from the get-go, and you didn't want to stop the fight, so you wanted to keep going. So it feels very good for me. I feel no burden on my shoulders no more. I can finally be in control of my life and live with my family now, make decisions for us.
What do you say to someone who may be in a situation like you, who for whatever reason was in the wrong place at the wrong time and was falsely accused? Because you know better than anyone else, there is a system out there that you can be falsely accused, where there's exonerating evidence, there's exculpatory evidence, but they're still having to go through this horrific court-martial process. So what do you say to a soldier or a Marine or another service member who may be feeling hopeless because they know they're not guilty, they know they're innocent, and they're proclaiming their innocence, but you know as well as I do that this process is tough. So what do you say to someone like that who's in that type of position, Joey?
Well, definitely don't lose any faith or any hope. This is going to bring so much dark side, like the dark light to you. But the best thing to do is just keep your head up, stay positive, and then just keep grinding. And then other than that too is, if you know you're innocent and you're not guilty, have faith in Tim, and he'll push everything forward. He'll keep fighting for you. He won't stop.
And listen, it's just been an honor representing you, brother. Okay, and stay in touch. Okay.
All right.
Thanks.